Hello, everyone, and welcome to Random Rants, where we do random rants. The title, we hope, is fairly self-explanatory. It's the weekend, so, there's no pick of the day. So we decided we'd just talk about something that we thought might be a little bit interesting.
Something we were thinking about after playing a couple hours of random Smash matches.
Yeah, we have some streams that we were doing. We did a lot. There was some really cool stuff and some really random stuff, which is appropriate, I suppose. But maybe we'll see if we can get that so people can watch it again if they want. But anyways,
Okay.
so what we'd like to talk about today is, it's very speculation heavy, but I guess that's what we do all the time. But we want to talk about Final Smashes. And we want to talk about, we're basically just want to say who we think is getting the same Final Smash or different Final Smash and why. And I mean, the Brawl roster, just having it up is the perfect way to do that, in my opinion.
I agree.
So, I guess we'll just go from backwards to front.
What? Sonic. I can't see him changing Sonics at all.
It's too iconic, way too
Yes.
iconic. And he hasn't gotten anything that's like so groundbreaking for him.
Yeah. Unless he turns into Shadow and starts shooting people with
Or
guns.
gets taller.
Gets taller.
Or gets a
Oh.
Or grows another tail.
Or bandages.
Whoops.
Whoa now.
Sorry, I'm just eager. I want to play Smash.
So yeah, I say Sonic is same.
yeah.
I say Sonic same.
Yeah. Supersonic broken. He will get the same broken Final Smash.
Yeah, maybe they'll tune it up a bit, who knows, but that's actually interesting. We really don't know how much tuning is going to be into Final Smashes, like how much they're going to try.
Yeah.
But anyways, I say we keep moving.
Hey, Snake, we don't know if he's in the game yet. And I
Here's the
really
deal.
don't know.
If he comes back in, I wouldn't be surprised if they gave him another one.
Yeah.
I mean, with more time and like an extra, game's worth of development time to be able to think about it, maybe they'll give him something else.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played any of the Metal Gear Solid games,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know
Played
what
a
would
bit,
be iconic for him.
Yeah,
I'm sure you guys do,
Metal
but
Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid, the Ape Escape 3 version of Snake. But yeah, so Snake, I say change if he comes back.
You think he'll get a new one?
I think he would. I mean, his thing's fine, but I see that, I would see Falco, like, in an air raid doing better or something with what Snake's is, where he, like, flies in the foreground and shoots at people.
Yeah.
It was a fun Final Smash, though, no question.
Yeah.
Alright,
It's kind of ridiculous.
so that's what I say. What do you think?
I have no idea.
Hey.
I really don't even know. Game & Watch, I hope he does. I kind of thought his Final Smash was hilarious, but I think he'll get a new one.
Yeah, I agree.
With Game & Watch, it's just like, you can really give him any kind of
Exactly.
random thing that comes from a game of his.
Right. Well, it's like, he already has so much possibilities that it's like, it's easy for them to be like, hey, we did the octopus, that was fun. Here's a new one.
Mhm.
The only reason I would think the octopus would stay is either A, for just conserving moveset for him,
Yeah.
or B,
But really-
because of Nintendo Land.
Did anyone really like his Final Smash?
Whoa.
not. I don't know. It just wasn't that good.
Yeah, I hear ya.
So I don't know if you would even want to preserve that part of his moveset.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
We'll see.
We'll see. I think it's a mystery, but I say change.
Yeah, I agree. Lucas.
Well, clearly there's going to be the Masked Man playable.
If they're both back, I think they'll get different ones. Or I hope they do. But I could see them being the same. It's
Did
hard to
Ness
say.
or Lucas learn PK Starstorm?
No. In the games?
Yeah.
No. Ness definitely not, and
Lucas, I don't think
Lucas
so.
did not either. I think it was.
It
It was
Kumatora.
Pooh and Kumatora, wasn't it?
Yep.
Oh, man.
So I don't know.
So I
Maybe
think
give
these
some
two,
cool-
yeah, we can knock out in the same vein. If they're both coming back, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a change. I would kind of hope there would be,
Yeah.
especially because Ness's is so much worse than Lucas's.
Maybe that PK ground move.
Yeah,
Ooh.
or they could do, well, people argue that Lucas's up smash is like PK Love,
Yeah.
and Ness's Rockin' isn't really...
It just needs more.
You could do some crazy cool stuff with Ness, like have it get all like, kind of like Luigi's, and
Rockin'.
just get all crazy, and everyone just starts going nuts, and the hippies and the Starmen and the Master Belt show up.
Yeah, because PK Flash in the games was very different than PK Flash in the. Because PK Flash like randomly killed people, didn't it? And
Yeah.
sometimes just gave them like
Every
all
status.
sorts of cold, like they have colds and
I
cold
love-
sickness. No,
Yeah, I love Earthbound statuses. You have a cold. You're tired.
Ness remembered his mother and couldn't attack.
Totally. So I say we say
I hope they do.
change.
Yeah.
Hopeful changes. If only one of them is back though, I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same.
Yeah, I would see the same thing. And Ness is back.
Ness
The
is
only one that's getting
back.
cut is Lucas, if he is. But
I still don't think he is.
I don't think so either.
So.
Ike,
The guy we like.
a much more muscled Final Smash.
I think I'm gonna say same.
I would agree. Just muscly.
I could see it, especially because they give him a whole new update. But like Anno was talking about in the last one, Anno, like his animations are all very similar.
Yeah, but he still has ether.
Yeah, he mentioned like he can still use Aether well. It's just like interesting. And so I think, I mean, for coming from someone who's played both of his games, like there's not really much more iconic you can do. Like, I mean, there's nothing that's like, oh, this was his ultimate move. It was just like, yeah, I mean, it's a turn-based game, so you just kind of hit A and they do stuff.
Yeah.
So, and then Marth. Oh yeah, so I say no change.
I can see same.
Same.
Critical hit.
Too good. It's really cool. It's very Fire Emblem. I think it fits very
I've just
well.
always loved how the bar shows up and it's like.
Totally, the HP bar.
Yeah.
So I say same.
I'd say the same, yeah. I hope it changes.
Jigglypuff.
Can I just
I
say
mean,
I
I'm
hope
sure
it
whenever
changes?
we saw Final Smashes and everyone who heard about it thought Jigglypuffs would be putting everyone to sleep and drawing on their faces with the marker. And the fact that that wasn't, like, was probably one of the biggest disappointments. Just kidding. But
all of Final Smash.
out of all of Final Smashdom, I mean, even more than 3 Landmasters. But so it's like, what hers is all right, and like it's apparently based on the fact she is the balloon Pokemon. She just inflates to ridiculously huge sizes that no one's ever seen before.
The only cool thing about it is that you can keep it with the whole Hyrule
Bridge of
Eldin glitch.
And then don't ever roll in any direction
Or you
forward
will
smash.
die. Or dash attack.
Which is nice, but it's also like, yeah, she kind of deserves, like, I don't know how, but there's a lot of hope that Jigglypuff can get some sort of fairy reworking.
Yeah.
Or just
Play rough.
integration.
Yeah.
Play rough. What was the cute cuddle or whatever one? It's like lowers their attack or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope, I'm not gonna lie, I'm mixed on Jigs just because it really depends. If they are really changing her moveset or like trying to integrate fairy stuff, I could very much see a Final Smash change.
Yeah.
I could say, oh yeah, totally.
Moonblast.
Normally, I would say probably not. I could still see it happening, but probably not.
Yeah. Like I said, I hope they change it, but I really don't know. Like, unless they're changing stuff up, I would say it's going to be the same.
Agreed.
I'd like to jump in on Jigglypuff real quick.
Who's
I
that?
think he's so. Is this Sosi? I mean, Jigglypuff is so voice based that I'm surprised that they didn't do some sort of like, you know when Kirby has his microphone power, some sort of giant sound wave when she screams, or kind of something like Peach's Smash where everyone falls asleep. Like, I'm really surprised they went the balloon approach, and I think if they had more time, they would go more Jig style.
Well, like, so like either like something that affects everyone on screen or like a hyper voice kind of a thing. Yeah, and I agree, and that's I think that's what's so like jarring about her Final Smashes. It's just like so unexpected. Like almost every character on here, like even DDD's, it's like, it's not that off. But for Jigglypuff, where it's like, it just
What
feels like
the
such
heck?
a weird direction.
Like, that's not a move or anything.
Right,
She
it just, like-
gets big.
And like, especially if it's the first time you ever use it, you don't know what it does. It looks like you just, because it doesn't hurt anyone while she's inflating or
doesn't
anything.
even damage anyone.
Right, it does. It's not until it releases and everyone goes flying.
It
but
poofs
only,
a little bit.
but and that
you can
depends
avoid
on where
it.
you are. And most people, like when they first saw it, like, oh gosh, stay away, stay away, stay away.
Yeah.
Like it's really good if you like throw someone off the edge, then like expand and
Yeah.
just block their recovery. But apart from that,
Yep. Not very useful.
but so yeah, I agree with Sosi. But anyways, I say we jump to Lucario, and I'm pretty sure we already know the answer to this one.
I mean, I haven't seen anywhere that says this is his final smash.
That's
but
true.
We're just assuming that Mega Lucario is his final smash.
Yeah, I can't.
I think it's safe to say that.
I don't see any other possible integration of Mega Lucario. Is
Because we know Mega
Well-
Charizard is.
There was that speculation that they say when he's Mega Lucario, all his things are full power, and we're like, there's a certain damage percentage that his things would be full power. So maybe after like 300%, he automatically Mega evolves.
well, it
That's
could
kind
also
of
be
stretching it.
right, but it's like the only thing I would see that working for is it was like anytime he does reach that max power, he automatically Mega evolves.
Yeah.
Which is, it's dependent on damage, so that's why I was saying.
Right, but it's like,
But I still don't see.
but
that.
I agree. I think that would just be a little too wonky for the way it works, and like, if you are gonna give him a final smash, like his old one was fine,
Yeah.
but it was like Mega Lucario is very fitting, especially that's how Charizard's gone. The Charizard's gone, and so yeah, I
The only
think
thing that I think goes against it is that everybody else's eyes are yellow, but both the Mega Evolutions don't have the yellow
were
eyes.
Charizard's.
No, they weren't.
Charizard's weren't.
But I mean, I think if they just wanted to kind of keep the character of a Mega,
Yeah,
whereas.
but it's an interesting point to be sure.
Because Wario Man and Giga Bowser did not have glowy eyes.
It's
Oh,
true.
good point.
And so in that vein, I'd say almost 95%.
Yeah.
His final smash is Mega Evolution.
And Charizard, we pretty much know his as well. We don't know how good it's gonna be. We assume
We don't even know what
it's
it
the Mega.
does, do we?
We've all we've seen is Mega Charizard.
And just him kind of floating there.
Yep.
It's probably just more busted version of himself.
Right, so a Mega Lucario kind of a thing. Or a
Wario Man.
Giga
Yep.
Mac, Giga Bowser, which is nice. They're fun.
Yeah, I mean,
They
they're
are
better,
fun.
They're better than Jigglypuff.
Wario Man is
What's
the
more
funnest.
fun than Wario Man?
Wario Man is like the
All that
funnest
garlic.
final smash.
Forget Giga Bowser.
Charizard or excuse me, Ivysaur and Squirtle. I mean, if they come back in, they can't have the same final smash
Nope, because they're separate
because
characters.
they'd be separate characters. Squirtle, I could see, like actually, both of them could get really cool ones. Like
I
Ivysaur
think
could have like a crazy
Ivysaur could have a
spores
solar beam.
or a
even.
solar beam.
I do think that it's pretty unlikely that they're making it back, though.
Yeah.
We agree with you on that.
Well, I think we'll leave those two out and maybe talk about them later.
Yeah.
Pikachu, same.
Bolt Tackle, yeah,
That's
too
his-
good.
What's it called? A signature move.
Yep.
I'm still salty
Maybe-
about no Pichu.
Maybe
Alright.
he'll get a Thunderstone thrown at him,
That'd
and he's
actually be ironically hilarious.
Eh,
And no!
Raichu.
But the problem with that is it's like, oh, they evolved back. But
Yep.
Which Mega Evolution is perfect for that.
yeah, so Pikachu, I say same.
Yep, I agree.
Falcon,
I don't want it to change. But I could see it.
it's a hard one. I say
What
same.
was his again? I
I
can't
would
remember.
agree.
His car would
He
come
runs
and
people
then he'd
over.
run people over.
Yeah, I just never remember Final Smashes because we never played
Come
with them.
on.
Come on!
Yeah, that's perfect because
Ah.
he doesn't
Blue
have,
Falcon!
he really doesn't have any indication that he's from a racing game other than his Final Smash. So I think that's kind of important.
And his kachinking nipples.
That has nothing to do with racing. Maybe if they were
Have
like
you ever
wheels.
felt a Never mind. Let's move on.
Yeah, I say same. I say same.
I agree.
Okay. Oh boy.
I don't
Oh,
think it was
boy.
bad.
Oh boy.
I say different. Except for, I say Fox might get Landmaster again, but I say
Falco
and-
could get an R-Wing.
I say Falco gets something new for sure,
Because he prefers
and
the
Wolf
air.
coming back, yes, also something different.
Do you think Wolf would get, like, the submarine? Like, all three modes?
How would he?
Oh.
The blue marine just falls on the stage and just can't move or anything, and just kind of like sits there. He's like,
falls on people.
he's just like, I don't know how to drive this.
The whole place could get underwater, and then he...
Big Daddy.
I don't know, what would Wolf have?
That's a good
Another,
question.
his R-Wing?
I could see him like calling in like his buddies to come and do like a bombing run or something.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Or like even his mercenaries, so kind of like a new pit
yeah.
sort of a thing. Because Wolf O'Donnell leads a group of
Just like
mercenaries.
summon, like, a bunch of assist trophies almost?
Except like better.
Better, yeah.
Hopefully. And so that's Wolf. Actually, I'd say Falco. Hopefully, some sort of air raid, something maybe similar to what Snake did.
Yeah.
I always saw it where like you would like click 5, or like you'd quickly select 5 points on the screen really fast, and then he'd come and like
Kinda like
lasers would come
Super
down,
Dragoon?
and he'd do it like 3 or 4 times.
Super Dragoon, almost?
Right. Well,
Yeah.
sort.
And
So,
he does prefer the air.
well, it's like
He says
imagine how
that.
the Dragoon targets things, but it moves a lot faster, and
Yeah,
you like
pew, pew, pew,
select 5 spots on the map,
Mhm.
and then it will just be pew 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 pew.
Mhm.
Yeah, like a couple times.
As long as he then says, personally, I prefer the air, and then all the world will be correct again.
Yeah.
But
Well,
Fox, I say Landmaster again. It's
Yep.
a cool, it's a
Why?
cool
Why?
final smash.
I mean, it's cool, but like Fox is just as much an R-wing fighter. I mean, more as
But he doesn't
Falco is.
prefer the air.
He doesn't.
Personally, he doesn't. And that's the distinction. Well, and in Star Fox Assault, Falco had better piloting stats. Well, Fox was just balanced and everything.
Yeah.
While Falco had better piloting stats, but was worse in a lot of other ways.
Yeah.
So, but
I
yeah,
would see it being the same.
yeah. I say Fox the same, Falcon and Wolf a
I think
change.
Wolf's final smashes should be that he just mauls everyone.
He Raoul's.
Raoul. Olimar's, I'm pretty sure this has to be
It's gotta
different.
be different.
Yeah.
Well, we saw the
Because we've
little
seen
bomb.
the assist
The
trophy.
Hakatate bomb or the Hakatate ship bomb looks like it works exactly like
I
it
hope
smashed
just a
it.
swarm of Pikmin comes
So,
in.
100
Rock Pikmin,
Yeah, just
Rock
100. A bunch of Pikmin. They all pick up the characters
Alpha and
and throw
Charlie.
them off.
Or how about Olimar just gets 3 rock Pikmin and they're like broken.
That'd be actually really cool.
They're like
Ultra Pearls.
You know, it'd
when
be really
throw 'em-
cool.
when you throw it at them, it's like the Chimera bites you kind of deal. Like
Right.
you have to take it, maybe.
What would be really cool if it like summoned like one of the famous bosses from a Pikmin?
Like a
Oh, what if,
Bulborb or,
Maybe
or
like a Bulbarb or
the big Daddy Longleg.
oh,
on the
as Daddy
stage.
Longlegs or yeah.
or the Golden Blob. Spoilers.
Spoilers. Actually, that would be a pretty interesting one. But I was thinking of like that bat, that translucent bat that you fight in Pikmin 3, the one that eats Charlie.
Yeah, that big. Yeah.
He can eat Olimar, kill everything, and then throw up Olimar and leave.
Yeah, that would be cool. But that would be. I think it'd be cool to see the monster representation in Pikmin even more, especially
would
because it
be.
looks like his stage doesn't necessarily have that.
Uh-huh.
Feed the
Well,
poor.
do you think there could be anything about the other Pikmin characters? Alf.
Like as
As
showing up in his final smash, or
Yeah.
being playable. Showing up, maybe. I could see it. The problem is, it
more
would be
like
really
a Pikmin.
weird
Yeah.
to do just Alf or Charlie and not
It could
Brittany.
be like
About Louis.
you're controlling
Louis could
3
happen.
characters
Yeah.
at the same time, kind of like in
Louis.
Pikmin.
Yeah,
Or like you have Louis and Olimar both
on the screen fighting.
commanding Pikmin.
That'd actually be cool if like Louis gets summoned down and then you both get like really good Pikmin or
What if,
something and you just
what
go
if
nuts.
they collect the characters and sell them on for Hakatate Freight to get them out of debt?
DD's hammer. But yeah, I can see a lot of cool stuff with Olimar.
Yep.
I mean, that's a character that has a lot you could pull from. I mean,
Yeah,
seriously,
yes.
you could have just Pink Pikmin flying past and accidentally dropping giant objects on the screen.
Yep.
I mean, you
You
could
could cover the. There could be a flood of fruit smoothie on the stage.
do. Yeah, or it could be like fruits that suddenly appear all over the stage and Pikmin just start charging all over the stage.
Yeah.
And you get like,
I think
And
I'd
you
like
could
that.
get carried away.
And Olimar can eat the fruit and regain HP while the Pikmin are going nuts.
Yeah, something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do, but I mean, it's a change, and I don't want to say this is going to be it because I can't think of. I don't think I could guess it.
Masahiro Sakurai will just surprise us.
Yeah, so I say we jump.
I do think Rock Pikmin are important though. I mean, they haven't showed up yet.
Yeah, Rock Pikmin are the big no-show.
Yeah.
But they could be like a Mr. Saturn kind of item.
Yeah. All right, DDD.
I could see a change here.
Well, he
I
doesn't
really
throw.
could.
He doesn't throw Waddle Dees anymore.
Well,
So-
that's because they're going to have Bandana D as a new playable character.
I agree.
And he will do the Waddle Dee swarm, and DDD will just turn into Mask DDD.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mass DDD would be cool.
Actually, I think Mask DDD would be a really cool final smash. Just give him the speed and just like tons of firepower with everything.
And he just spams down B while he's
Right.
master usually.
So
That hammer.
I feel like change. I feel like it's going to be a change.
I could see
What's
that.
the brawl that has like no lag? What's it called? The mod? It's the one where they do all those crazy combos
Brawl
with
minus?
Samus.
No, you're thinking of
Project
Turbo mode.
Turbo mode and Project M.
Yeah, it'd be like he need with turbo mode.
Sort of, yeah. But like his moveset would get upgraded, kind of a thing. I mean, it'd be another Giga Bowser, so to speak. But
Yep.
I say
Because
change.
Because Gordos look weaker too,
Yeah.
so I don't
Very
think
much
Gordos
so.
would be in the
Very much
Final
so.
But I do think Final Smashes where you can actually control are a lot more fun. So
Yeah, that's a
I
good
don't mind
point.
having more of those.
I don't know, belly dancing for everyone. I kind of always enjoyed that. Masahiro
drum.
Sakurai's voice.
Belly drum.
Meta Knight. He
He's
his
coming
final
back,
smashes
yep.
he turns into his brawl iteration.
And he's just broken again.
He's just broken.
He just moves exactly like in Brawl.
Yep.
No lag on anything.
Yep.
He just
Recovers from anything.
He could summon the halberd, maybe,
That would actually be really cool.
and have the little eagle guy who's his
No.
friend, like drop bombs.
Nah, it would just be the halberd.
I could see it being the same.
I agree. I would say same, personally.
It was a fancy sword move.
I
right?
think he did in Kirby Superstar Ultra. There was a Meta Knight mode, and I think like if you charged up, if you like got fully charged, you would get a move where he'd just like do that.
Yeah. I hope they make it a little easier to hit with, but who knows?
Yeah, Meta Knight needs a buff, please.
Please, he's a horrible character.
Kirby, we already know there's a change.
That Ultra
And
Sword.
so we'll just keep going.
We're
Rob,
just gonna ignore him.
I was sad though. I thought Chef Kirby was a really good fit, and I also feel like this other busted power is Mike, and I'm like,
Mike would be
good.
cool.
So I thought that'd be cool, but I mean, the sword's a good representation of his latest game.
yeah.
Well, not second latest.
Well, and like the Kirby, the team that is making Kirby games now. I mean, we've seen the Hypernova in Triple Deluxe,
That
then
would've
the
been a cool
superpowers.
final
It's just like they seem to enjoy that like really powerful thing, and I think the sword is the best representation of all of that.
I was kind of just hoping that it would be a Canvas Curse Final Smash where you draw things on the screen with the Wiimote and Kirby just goes through and destroying everyone. But that's just a dumb little thing. Okay,
But yeah, Rob,
Rob.
change.
I agree.
That's because his
As
is
fun as it was
as
to
crazy
grab
as it
someone while you were
right. Just grab them as you stare at their face while all of your electronics are malfunctioning in their face. I mean, I see that like it looks very like just like the move. I mean, very broken and like not necessarily intentional.
Yeah, and it looks changeable. Like it could be so changed.
Yeah.
Like if Rob can be one of those that pulls really anything out of his pocket.
Yep. Agreed.
Mega gyro.
Ice climbers, I'm hoping for a change.
They'll probably change just because, or at least a significant rework of
Yeah.
what they did. Just because, like, I could see one where like all of like maybe like they start jumping upwards and everyone has to like start scrolling up while there's all these like polar. Like basically, it turns it into the icicle
Ice
mountain
climbers
from Melee,
Yeah.
and like everyone has to start jumping up or something.
Or it could be,
And
it
all
could
of the
be kind of
enemies come out and start pushing ice blocks everywhere.
It could be kind of like the end of days mechanic, but instead it's just they're climbing up the mountain and everybody else kind of gets to the bottom
Yeah.
and they are dying.
The only other thing is it could just be like an uber freeze and everyone just gets frozen.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Blizzard.
Yeah.
Blizzard would be cool.
Actually, a
Like
blizzard
the
kind
freeze
of thing would
glitch
be
in
cool.
Melee. Yeah,
Right.
just freeze everyone.
That'd be cool. All right, Lady Palutena is not his final smash anymore. He now has his
There's
3
not,
sacred
because she's a
treasures.
playable character.
We
3 sacred
talked-
treasures.
Refer to our character analysis for the pit thoughts.
Yep.
We've talked about that. Smooth,
Samus, we knew.
it's the same. Zamus, though,
That
Zero
is
Suit,
interesting.
I say
What the
definitely
heck?
changed.
Yeah, she's not changing back into Samus with weird sparkly things. So
What could it be? I could see it being like, call down the ship.
Oh, that'd be
gunship,
cool.
like a even
Well,
like a
that's what you
snake
do in
thing. Yeah.
Prime.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Prime 3. I could see it being like her laser gets really charged, or she does some kind of like crazy combo on somebody. Kind of like an Ike or a what Lynx was,
She could change
or
into her
what Ninjas
bikini and
is.
then all the boys who are playing just pass out.
Nosebleeds. But so I definitely see a change for Zero Suit.
Big time. Yeah.
Okay,
Toon Link.
okay. I say we put these two together, both the links.
I
Is
want
that
Toon
Final
Links.
Smash?
I want it to be different than Links. Though.
If Toon Link doesn't get
What
another,
if they flooded the whole stage, like in the end of?
Just flood it.
that should
Like
be
in the end
Ganondorf's.
of-
It should be Ganondorf's
Yeah.
final smash.
He just floods Hyrule.
No, it's just like
it only works on Bridge of Elden.
it shows him reaching for the Triforce, and he's like, "I wish for power," and then King of Red Lions appears, touches like, "Flood the place, dog," and then just, and then Ganondorf just kind of swims to the top. It's like, no.
Or like the Wind Waker, or his Final Smash could be very wind related.
I was gonna say a tornado that he controls.
or even just the
Kind of
Mega
like
Spin
in-
attack.
In
In-
Pasaber,
Oh yeah, the
Waker.
Mega Spin attack.
Pasaber, who wasn't one of them
Good Cole.
Good Cole had that tornado. It could be kind of like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think you could do it. Hopefully, just look at Wind Waker and pull something from it.
Yeah, like anything. Deku Leaf.
I'm not gonna
Skull
lie.
Hammer, kind of.
If I had to bet, I actually might bet on it staying the same.
Yeah,
But
well,
it's
we
just
haven't.
bad.
The thing is, we haven't really seen anything about Toon
But he
Link.
could also do
His,
something
move,
with
Same
like
with Link, though.
moveset looks the same.
Yeah.
But it's
So
Toon
I'm
Link,
kind
so
of
they can
hoping
also
that
pull
they-
from like Minish Cap or something.
Yeah. I hope
Everybody
they
gets
do.
shrunk.
I don't know if they will.
No.
It would just
I don't
be
know
Toon
if they
Link.
will either, but
Everyone could
the
get shrunk.
Triforce, it's the same Triforce, different Link, so who knows.
So like, I mean, if I had to just be total beggar, just like you could leave Links alone. Sorry, everyone, but
It's
change
appropriate.
Toon Links.
I feel the same way.
Like out of the two, Toon Link needs the bigger change than Link does. Like
Triforce
Links is
does.
kind of cool. The
Triforce
biggest thing is
Smash.
that they were both the same.
Yeah,
That was
that's
the
what
problem.
made it lame.
So Ganondorf.
Ganondorf,
I thought-
I see a change.
Yeah, I liked it, but it is very Twilight Princessy. And so
Yep.
if they're going for General Link, General Zelda, General Ganondorf, kind of like a hybrid of all the past iterations, then I think he might turn into like classic Pig Ganon, like
Okay, I was gonna say I think it should still be a transform into Ganon. I was gonna say no change, but I could see a better sort of representation
like
of Ganon.
a reworked Ocarina of Time Ganon.
Right.
Goes back into the whole demise thing.
Whoa!
You could
Yeah,
just turn into
Demise just might replace him and then use his own
Well,
Skyward
Demise is
Strike.
technically like his he's technically a reincarnation. of
Spoilers!
Demise. Spoilers.
Ganondorf, he actually just curses your descendants and your next life just disappears.
And in your next game, yeah, like Ganondorf will appear on the stage and start attacking your character, regardless
pops
of
out of the sacred realm. and
even if
just,
there's
"Rah!"
even if there's already 4 people on the screen, and he will target your character. I say we jump. So I say Ganondorf. I would say no change, but if he gets changed, well, I'll say potential Ganon rework is what I'll say.
I feel like it's going to be changed, but that might just be hopeful
And
thinking.
he hasn't been confirmed yet, so it could be Demise or Durham or
Right.
whatever. So
Zelda Sheik. I say Zelda the same, Sheik different.
what
I
would you
agree.
do for Sheik? Harp?
Dude, that I don't even know how you work that in, but that'd be kind of cool. Bling, 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 bling.
Yeah.
It's just like, or maybe she could do like super ninja
She just
moves.
disappears. She's
Invisible. That'd be cool if she could get
She
invisibility.
just Deku nuts everyone on
Right.
the screen and
She
stuns
So you
them.
can't really do invisibility.
she uses
if
that
it's
random
on the
sword thing that she has on her side. Finally, just infinite needles.
screen. Maybe
There you go.
she's poison. Her attacks are poison or something.
Yeah, she would be hard to decide what to do with her.
Because light arrows are very Zelda.
She turns into Impa. There you go.
Turns into Impa.
But I say with them being split, Sheik's gonna get a new one while
Yeah.
Zelda stays the same.
I agree. We've
I don't
talked
know.
about Link.
I don't have a really good idea of what she would be though.
Yeah, Link.
We'll figure it out.
I say
Probably
same.
going to be the same.
I say same.
Yep.
And we already kind of talked about it.
Uh,
Wario's great.
Wario, Mega Fart. No.
No, I say
I know, I
Wario
say
Man's
it's the
too
same.
I say the
good.
same.
Wario
But I do
Man's
think it'd
great.
be cool if they suddenly just threw you in a barrage of mini games, and if you failed one, you died.
Yeah, or like threw everyone onto the WarioWare stage. That'd actually be kind of cool. And he's
It's
just
a
laughing. And it shows him
He's
making
getting
money. Yeah, it just shows him making money in the back.
And you have to survive all these intensely fast, hard micro games,
Right.
or you die.
Yeah.
I do know that there could be some Wario Land that they could pull from.
Be interesting.
Like he could get some really strong punches or something like that. But I think Wario Man is what's going to be
Yeah,
too
most likely.
too perfect for him.
Mhm.
And Wario Man is like the funnest Final Smash in my opinion.
It's true.
Yoshi,
Yoshi. This
We saw
Final
it.
Smash
Change.
was just random.
change. It was based off of what he does in Super Mario World, which is where you
Yeah.
can get the wings. And
But
you
he
get
gets
the
like
fire.
everything at the same time.
Yeah, and it's really kind of weird. I say a change. I would hope it would involve lots of Yoshis.
But we've already seen
Yeah.
it. We've already seen it.
Did he transform in the trailer?
Yeah.
I don't think he
He
did.
got the wings.
I don't remember that.
I thought he did.
Sorry, all you Yoshi fans out there, if we don't remember that.
Yeah.
But
Post and let us know.
I'm
Weird.
90%
I would-
sure.
Okay.
I
That
thought
it was
I
on
would have
there.
recognized it if I
Alright,
thought, but we'll see.
Oh, there's a part of me that's like, maybe.
Uh-huh.
Like I can imagine the type of scene, but it's also like
We should put everyone in the
I also remember what it was when they announced it before.
Yeah.
So Diddy, it's the same, isn't it? No, we don't know.
Have we seen it? No.
No, we don't
We
know.
haven't.
What was it before?
He'd fly around on his rocket barrel and just
Oh,
shoot
yeah.
downward.
Yeah.
That's
I'd
fairly
say probably
appropriate.
same.
Uh-huh.
Although I mean, it's now a lot older than
It'd
it
be cool if
was.
You could summon Dixie,
I still think Dixie is going to be playable.
but I mean, just the idea.
But I think his guitar would have been cool. but I don't think
That's
it's
more
happening.
of a taunt.
Diddy with a boombox. There you go.
So let's just jump. But yeah, I say it's the same.
Yeah.
DKs, I say different.
Yeah, and
Top something more
instead
tropical
of
for Easy.
the bongos,
The bongos. I feel like we've
I think
moved
you should,
past the bongos personally.
Yeah.
I think you should punch the moon into the stage.
That would be really cool. That I still think my personal idea would be Ramby.
Yeah, that'd be
The
fun,
crate
dude.
comes down, he jumps on it, and they both go woo, and then
go
he just
crazy.
runs at people and just tons of damage. So kind of
Or
like
you
a
get to ride
supersonic.
him. Yeah.
Right. And so I think that would be super iconic because Ramby has been like with DK a lot.
Yeah.
Like there's been the games where DK hasn't been, like Donkey Kong Country 3 for example,
Yeah.
but like Ramby wasn't in that one. And it's just like whenever DK is pretty featured, Ramby's there. So I actually wouldn't be surprised if they kept it the same because technically speaking, you had Jungle Beat, you had both the Conga games, you had DK64, which all had DK using bongos.
Yeah.
But so yeah, and then let's jump to the last few. Bowser,
I think
It's
cool maybe
staying.
if you
I
had.
want it to change.
I want it to change, but I doubt it will.
I love it to
Yeah.
involve more his minions or what we see in Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story.
Anything
It's
from
just,
Super Mario
just
RPG.
Giga Bowser just kind of came out of nowhere. I would like him to summon some Koopalings or I don't
Right.
know.
As much as I feel the same way, I just feel like Giga Bowser has locked himself into Smash.
I agree.
And
So I
he's-
don't see it changing.
So it'll be Bowser Jr. who gets
No cat Bowser is all I'm asking.
that. Whatever.
Oh, I want to see Cat Bowser.
Neku, Neku. Peach, different. I say different.
Yeah, instead of the sleeping
yeah.
peaches.
Mhm.
I mean, you could be really creative with Peach to make a good Final
What
Smash.
could she do? What could she do?
But I mean, easily you could pick one of the 4 emotions from Super Princess Peach, which is she builds from. I mean, she could do the angry one where she just goes invincible and just stomps around the place. But it would be a little weird for her now. But like, it's an idea. But I mean, you could pull something from the Toads. You could do Toadsworth. You could do, lots of crazy things. I mean, she's even been shown to use some sort of magic in various iterations of Mario.
Hard magic.
So I say a change personally.
I just hope
Something
it's a
with a
big,
frying
huge
pan.
slap in front of her.
Just
Just
a
like in
frying
Super Mario RPG. She just makes a big slap and just.
Slap you off the stage.
Luigi, change.
What?
We're almost.
We are, yeah.
We're almost.
With a-
He was shiny with his poltergeist.
And especially because it looks like Ashley, as the assist trophy, now does what Luigi did in his final
Yep.
Smash.
Which
So-
I'm so glad Luigi's Mansion is represented, but I'm also kind of sad. I'm like, could see the Poltergeist being all his B moves.
Yeah,
But,
but
oh well.
he's been in every
So
game.
established.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And then Mario.
Mario,
Fireball.
I think it'll be the same.
Mhm.
There's so much he could do.
Yeah, there really is.
But they've always played up the fire with him. Like, even this last trailer versus Charizard, he's doing all the fire stuff.
So, and I agree with that, and I think it will probably stay the same.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, as weird as it was legit seeing Mario doing that
It
for
was
the first
cool looking.
time.
And
It's
hopefully
like,
they make it even better.
Yeah.
But
What if his final
That's very
smash was he got the double
situation-specific.
cherry?
the double cherry.
There's just 2 Marios.
Multiply!
Yeah.
Um,
Still haunts my
okay,
nightmares.
I
Toad
think
saying multiply.
Multiply!
Should we go into let's see, have we seen all of the final smashes of the newcomers? I believe we have.
Rosalina is the power star.
Yep.
Wii Fit Trainer is the
She, shoots
yeah
out
all the
the
poses.
poses. Little Mac is Giga Mac. Mega Man is the awesome.
Mega Man's is the best.
Yep.
The
Villagers is the
representation.
Dream Home.
We have seen all of them. Haven't
And then
we?
Grid Ninjas is the.
The
slicing
ninja from the
thing.
move.
We didn't know all of them. Villagers we barely found out.
Yeah.
Same with Mega Man's.
Yeah.
It
But
was the pick of the day. Well, Mega Man we saw in a trailer.
So, any other characters that we are most likely going to be? Well, no, we won't go.
yeah, I think that's probably good for now.
Because we've got all the veterans now, even the veterans
And everything
that might
else
not
is
make
just
it back.
total
So,
Do
speculation.
you think if Palutena makes it back, that her
Makes it
smash
in.
will be summoning up all the cherubs?
I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Yep.
All right. Well, I say we wrap it up.
All right.
I'm Raid
I'm Jelly.
And I'm Sosie.
for Random Rants, and this was a random rant about Final Smashes. Now go and enjoy your lives, or the rest of our videos.
Or both.